evening. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
There are no announcements this evening, but we are going to start with the induction of our new officers.
Good evening. Thank you all for coming. I'm Chief Como. When I began last year, one of my jobs was to hire more officers. As you can see, we did that. We also have 5 more that will be hired sometime this year. These 10 officers will be sworn in tonight. Some of them are done with their field training, and there's a few others that started in January and August that are still in field training, but they are all officers on the road working as Penn Hills police officers.
It is my distinct honor and privilege, along with council and on behalf of the entire municipality, to begin the induction of these honorable officers. If you will please raise your right hand. I state your name. Do solemnly swear that I will support, obey, and defend the Constitution of the United States of America, the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, and the Home Rule Charter and the ordinances of the municipality of Penn Hills. I also swear that I will uphold, obey, and enforce the law without consideration to a person's race, color, sex, religion, race, color, sex, religious creed, sexual orientation, age, national origin, ancestry, handicap, or disability. I will perform the duties of a police officer of the municipality of Penn Hills, Allegheny County, Pennsylvania, with honesty, integrity, and fidelity. So help me God. Before I pass this out to each individual officer, let me just say on behalf of the municipality, on behalf of council, on behalf of everyone here, this is such truly a tremendous evening. I'm so proud of seeing you all stand here, and we are so grateful and honored by your service and the service of your fellow officers, the ones who are here this evening, the ones who are out on duty tonight, and the ones who are at home. When we all were elected here, it was our charge partly to ensure the public safety of Penn Hills. So although we get to have the honor and privilege to do this in the comfort of this nice, warm, well-lit, safe room, believe me, we understand. We will never know, and we will never fully understand, but we absolutely appreciate the risks that you take, and we thank you so much for your service. Officer Kenneth A. Sebastian, Jr. Officer Grant T. Malarski. Congratulations and thank you for your service. Officer Ryan J. Konjerski. Thank you so much for your service and congratulations. Officer Lauren M. Savalchik. Congratulations. Thank you. Officer Jeremy Brentley. Congratulations. Thank you so much for your service. Officer Zachary Storch. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Thank you for your service. Officer Brendan Duffy. Thank you so much for your service. Congratulations. Officer Isaiah T. Jenkins. Congratulations. Thank you for your service. Officer Nolan A. Sion. Congratulations and thank you so much for your service. Officer Chad L. Miles. Congratulations and thank you so much for your service. Would it be okay if we took a picture with you, with the officers? Maybe a council person between each one. Wants to stand with you too? Wants to stand with, I feel so safe. Sure. You want to come on in? Yeah. Once again, congratulations and thank you so much for your service. Roll call, please.
Mayor Calabrese,
Present.
Councilor Fascio,
Here.
Councilman Brodnicki,
Present.
Councilwoman Sapp,
Present.
Deputy Mayor Pecora.
Present.
May I get a motion for item number 5, approve?
Mayor Calabrese, I'd like to make a motion that we accept the minutes of November 21st, 2022, December 19th, 2022, December 30th, 2022.
Thank you. May I get a second?
Second.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Councilor Fascio,
Yes.
Councilman Brodnicki,
Yes.
Councilwoman Sapp,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Pecora,
Yes.
Mayor Calabrese.
Yes.
Minutes approved.
May I get a motion for item number 6?
Mayor,
Yes.
I'd like to make a motion to approve ratification of expenditures in the amount of $2,213,519.79.
Thank you. May I get a second?
Second.
Thank you. Any public comment? Any comment from council? Roll call, please.
Councilman Brodnicki,
Yes.
Councilwoman Sapp,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Pecora,
Yes.
Mayor Calabrese.
Yes.
Councilor Fascio.
Yes.
Expenses approved. Next on the agenda is public comment on non-agenda items for residents that signed up at least a week in advance to address council. When your name is called, please come to the podium and be mindful of the 3-minute rule that we do have in effect and enforce. Greg Swachik.
Greg Swachik, 648 Gramick Lane. I just have a few comments that I'd like to make on some things that happened last year. The past can inform the future, so I'm sure we've all had lessons learned and can learn from mistakes or controversial things we can avoid maybe in the future. The handout I gave you, the first thing deals with the agenda that's posted on the website versus the handout sometimes that's back there. I don't know if there's a hard and fast rule or whatever it is. We should know somehow when is the last day we can look on the internet to see what we expect. I thought it was a week. Once the agendas are posted a week before the meeting, it should be locked in. And there's occasion where it's not. I'm not saying that it's intentional wrongdoing, but it can be misleading where people could want to attend and elect not to, looking at an older version. There should be a limit on when that change can occur. Mayor, you know that you can make a motion to amend the agenda and drop items or add items at the meeting itself as you deem fit would be warranted. So that would be the way that I think to handle last-minute things. And we should have a interval set certain, when we know it's not going to change from what we see. You say do our homework and prepare, so it helps lend it to that as well. The next thing is the Planning Commission decision I appealed for the Stone Ledge Road car wash project. Thank God that the applicant withdrew the application. It violated all kinds of zoning ordinances, never went before the zoning hearing board. And it turns out that the chief code enforcement officer under de minimis signed off on that. I would hope in the future that when it's an absolute loser in court, that you wouldn't force somebody to try to seek attorney fees if it's blatantly violating. I think the solicitor has helped with the school bus garage project with the advertisement inadequacies that was a do-over. I thank him for that. So we did learn a few things regarding that. As for the Churchill Country Club, there still is a question about the Churchill boundary. The manager promised to get back to me on that some time ago. I haven't heard anything yet. I would appreciate it if he would just tell me he doesn't intend to get back to me if that's the case. Otherwise, the clock's still going. The other thing is the soccer fields. You, Mayor, said, I love the idea. I remember that. I was looking at the screen up there. We were doing Zoom. And you didn't offer public comment. Chris cautioned you that
Greg,
hundreds of truckloads.
Sorry, Mr. Swachik, you've exceeded the 3 minutes.
Okay, well,
Thank
thank,
Please conclude, thank you.
okay, you can review the
you.
handout for the things that I think you should pass by the solicitor. He
Thank you.
wasn't here to see if Ms.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Sapp's
Greg.
vote counts.
Greg.
The solicitor can see
Mr.
that.
Swatch,
Thank you.
Just to be clear, the only people I ever in my life told to do their homework are my children. Oh. Okay, who's next?
Bill Mounts? And I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Did I get that right?
Bill Mouch, 1335 Maple Avenue in Rosedale. Good evening, Mayor, Council, and Manager. I am the Vice Chair of Allegheny River Boulevard Preservation Association, or ARPA. For folks who have never heard of ARPA, let me explain. The picturesque roadway has been listed as Pennsylvania at-risk property and was named in 1994 by Scenic America as one of America's 10 most endangered scenic byways because of a lack of stewardship that has allowed some of the road's significant features to deteriorate, including the stone observation turnouts, scenic views, historic trees, and aesthetic vegetation and bridges. ARPA's mission to restore, preserve, and enhance the natural and built environments of the historic Allegheny River Boulevard scenic roadway by working with all interested parties to steward and improve the traveling experience of the communities and visitors of the Allegheny Valley. ARPA has been in contact with PennDOT and Allegheny County for authorization to remove undergrowth and non-native trees the length of the boulevard from the intersection of Washington Boulevard to Verona. Why are we doing this? To enhance the driving experience along the boulevard as it once was back in the day, to open the view of the river wherever possible, and with permission from PennDOT, Allegheny County, Penn Hills, and landowners to once again provide a place where travelers can stop and view the natural beauty of our river provides. To accomplish this task requires dedicated individuals and funding. Volunteers can only do so much, so various licensed insured contractors will need to be hired. I am petitioning Mayor and Council to allocate the yearly allotment of funds Penn Hills receives from the billboards along Allegheny River Boulevard to help in this endeavor. To have these funds to help beautify the boulevard would be a no-brainer. If any individuals would like to support this endeavor, they can donate through the Penn Hills Community Development Corporation. ARPA uses the Penn Hills CDC as a pass-through for funding, as they are a 501c3 organization, and any donations are tax deductible. Make sure you specify funds for ARPA on your check. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Any questions?
Thank you so much for all you do. You can feel free to clap, that's okay. May I get a motion for item number 9, please?
Mayor Calabrese,
Yes, Councilman Budnicki.
I'd like to make a motion that we approve Resolution 2023-1, approving the selection of trans systems for the engineering and VOPPA bike trail.
Thank you. May I get a second?
Second.
Thank you. Any comment from the public? Any comment from council?
Mayor Calabrese, I'd like to just make a correction that that is item number 8.
I'm so sorry. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Do we have to okay, the correction stands. Thank you.
Mayor, Brian Kroll from the engineering company is in the audience if you'd like to have him say something.
That would be fantastic if you would do us the favor. Thank you, Mr. Kroll.
Yeah, you can come up to the microphone.
Well, thank you for having me, Chris, Planning Director. Thank you, Mayor and Council Manager. Thanks, everybody. Really looking forward to starting this project. As you see on the screen, 14 miles of bike trail. I think it's pretty exciting. You know, it'll start in Verona through Oakmont, big section here in Penn Hills, then Plum. We actually had a meeting in Verona just last week, a public meeting that went really well. We got some real good feedback where we're studying some concepts for the first phase of which was going to be 4 phases. I know Chris is excited because of the grant that's received from Allegheny County, and we're looking forward to starting this project as soon as possible, working close with Chris and the rest of the VOP steering committee. We look to have several public meetings to keep the public engaged and keep them informed of the project. And I'm here anytime you guys need me. I could attend any meeting, help answer any questions, or even do some presentations if needed. So I'm looking forward to working with Penn Hills. I grew up in Penn Hills, so it's pretty close to me specifically. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
Mayor Calabrese,
Yes, Council.
may I make a comment?
Yes, sure.
I just want to say thank you so much. I was really heavily involved in the first several meetings that we had, and I was so excited that Penn Hills was able to host. And I remember asking, do we have a projected date for any of this? And, you know, at that time, we just didn't. And so to see this to come to light now, we're here, it's very exciting. So I'm just excited about it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Any further public comment? Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Any comment from council? Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Sapp,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Pecora,
Yes.
Mayor Calabrese,
Yes.
Councilor Fascio,
Yes.
Councilman Brodnicki.
Yes.
Resolution 2023-1 approved.
Thank you.
As we move to item number 9, Deputy Mayor Pecora, any comments?
None this evening. Thank you, Mayor.
Sure. Councilwoman Sapp.
Yes, I'd like to just say a couple things. I'm very touched and very excited, and the chief is back here. Chief Como, what a wonderful job. Penn Hills is the largest municipality outside of the city of Pittsburgh, and we do not suffer the crime levels and things of that nature that other, even smaller municipalities or boroughs and townships face. And tonight, just to see the swearing in of those officers and the diversity that I saw this evening made me a very, very proud councilwoman. Thank you very much for what you are doing. You're doing a wonderful job as chief. Keep up the good work.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Next, I like to, oh yes, let's clap for him because that's awesome. Next, I like to just, let everybody know, if you don't, come Wednesday, the weather's supposed to get bad. Allow the salt trucks to get out if you can before you come out. It's going to be tricky. It's going to be icy. So just for the safety of us all, if you can, let the salt trucks come out, and then you can go out after that, okay? All right, that's all I have to say this evening.
Thank you so much. Councilor Fascio.
I'd just like to echo Councilwoman Sapp's comments, and you gotta find some officers who don't make me feel so old. They look like a wonderful group, and again, thank you for your work and the work of the whole force.
Councilman Brodnicki.
Again, I'm echoing an echo. I'm just proud of our police force, and it's really great to have all these new inductees into it. Also with the bike trail, I attended a meeting last week along with the mayor about the first section in Verona, and I'm just really excited about it moving into Penn Hills. And that's all.
I met with we meet with other groups throughout the week, and there was a group that I had to meet with on Sunday, and one of the things I said was, we really, really want to make a concerted effort to let the world know about Penn Hills. So we want to launch a good public relations campaign. And I said to people in that group, hey, we're going to be having a meeting. Maybe you would be willing to come and we can sort of talk about all the good things that we have in Penn Hills. I'm just so proud tonight, and here we are, the beginning of the year, and we have so many good things, each and every one of our departments. I'm just so proud of each of the department heads, how you're leading the departments. And it's not just our each individual department, I look out here and I see our volunteers, the people who come here meeting after meeting, and they're actually, we have people that, I don't see anybody from the Shade Tree Commission tonight, but for example, we were working on Rodi Road. We have Bill and Maureen here tonight working on ARB. We got Faith Malazzo, who's just all over the municipality, always helping. We've got a president from one of our civic associations. This is really, really, this is what Penn Hills is about, and these are the things we really need to let the world know. We are the largest suburb outside of Pittsburgh, but we do have a small town feel, and I'm very, very proud of the work on the trail, the work of our engineers, our Department of Public Works. As Councilwoman Fascio said, we have to have our hats off to Public Works. They're out there clearing the roads fabulously. Certainly the police department, I just can't say enough tonight. I'm very, very proud of this expansion, and I'm so excited to moving into 2023. And I thank you all for being here tonight. And again, on behalf of the entire council and municipality, Happy New Year. Let's kick off a really great year. Can't wait to see you throughout 2023. Thank you so much. Have a good night. This meeting's adjourned.
Just that one thing to sign. You could sign these now if you want.